stop and search, eh? Yeah. Won't do stop and search, but they'll try and nick motorists for fucking points, won't they, eh? Points make prizes. Yeah. They're just out to collect the cash. They're just revenue collectors, ain't they? Yeah, nice. Fucking nice. Today I want to talk about one of the touchiest, contentious subjects out there, and it is stop and search. Now, to show some light on this, I'm an old man, old man. But back in my day, when I used to be a bit of a lad, a bit of a jack, I used to get stopped regularly by the police, pulled over in my car. I was just 17 and had quite a decent car for a 17-year-old, so I did look a little out of place. But I got stopped on a regular basis, and when I say regular, I mean at least once every 3 or 4 weeks. And they'd go through the rigmarole of checking who I was. Have you got ID? When did you pass your test? Rah-de-rah-de-rah. It went on and on and on, but at the end of the day, I ended up being delayed 10, 15, 20 minutes at the most. Not the end of the world. And that was in the days when if you went out and you got in a fight and you had a row, the worst you get is a black eye and maybe lose a tooth. Things have changed now. People are going out, getting stabbed, killed, shot. In the last 3 months of this year, apparently the murder rate in London is higher than in New York. Now, I'm not criticising New York, I'm just saying we've had 32 deaths in the last 3 months. And yesterday, 2 people were shot, a young lad and a young girl. And the young girl of 17 died in her mum's arms. She was shot quite near to where she lives, I understand. And my sympathies go out with all the families of all the people that have got injured. But I'm talking 32 people have died. That's not including how many other people got stabbed. They must be in their hundreds and hundreds. So when all these bleating do-gooders go on about, oh, stop and search victimises people. God. When they go on about stop and search victimises people, what they've got to remember is, what stop and search does is it actually saves lives. It gets knives off the streets. Whether you're meaning to use them or not meaning to use them, whether you're just carrying them to protect yourself is the favourite. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't need to. The police should be there, to stop you and to protect you. And when I say stop, I mean they should be around to come to your aid if you should so need it. They don't seem to be. Apparently 4,000 odd of them have been cut in London in the last whenever. Everybody's bleating on about police cuts and police this and police that, but that's beside the point. The thing is, if people ain't safe, what can you do to help make them safe? And the one plain fact is stop and search. If they reintroduce stop and search to the levels they had it before, the 40% increase in deaths and stabbings would go down. It's got to go down. If they turned round and they said anybody caught carrying a knife will be sent to jail, that doesn't happen. I know at least of one person who's been stopped 3 times carrying a knife and they're still free, they're not in jail, they're not doing anything. So that's obviously not happening. But you get all these good do-gooders. Imagine what the parents are saying. Okay, parents, you're sitting indoors and poor little Nathan has been stabbed to death. Okay? Now, are you going to moan about poor little Nathan getting stopped 4 times in the last 6 months because he's out at 11 o'clock at night on his way to his mates, hanging about with his mates, on his way back from his mates, on his way to his girlfriend, out and about, doing whatever it is that young Nathan wants to do. Okay? Now he's been stopped 4 times in the last 6 months. And you're all going on, it's victimisation, it's this, it's that. I don't care if young Nathan's red, green, blue, pink, black, white, purple with yellow polka dots on. It's just a young lad who does not deserve to die. He does not deserve to be stabbed. He doesn't even deserve to be threatened. But we ain't going to stop that, are we? But what we can actually stop is people carrying knives by reintroducing stop and search. I just don't get why people are so offended by members of their family being stopped and searched. The young lads ain't the ones that are kicking up about it. It seems to be the parents and friends of friends and people who like to go out hugging trees and making themselves busy, who never go out at night, who live in the nice parts of London. They don't live round here, that's for sure. But at the end of the day, no one deserves to get stabbed to death, and certainly no one deserves to get shot. As for them poor families, my heart goes out for you. I tell you, I've got a lad, and if he came home and said, oh, the fucking old Bill pulled me over again, went all through me car looking for drugs, have I got a knife, have I got any weapons, what would I do? Honestly, I'd probably go, well, where were you? What was you doing? They must have a reason. Do you fit the profile they're looking at? And that is the kicker. That is the fucking kicker. Profiles. Well, as I said, I'm not racist. Nice. I don't care who you are, what you do, what you get up to, but as I say, I don't believe anybody should be going about their own normal business, normal life, having a bit of a laugh, bit of a scallywag, fair enough, but I really, really, really so don't think they deserve to die, or even get stabbed, or look at me, or even get, see how I've belittled it, or even get stabbed. Now, they're only publishing the figures on the people that are getting killed. As I say, 32 in 3 months, dead. I'd love them to publish, you having it, ain't you, mate? I'd love them to publish how many people are actually getting stabbed and receiving hospital treatment. Not just getting cut by a buddy or cut by someone, but actually receiving hospital treatment. There would be, woo, flying saucer. There would be a public outcry, I guarantee you. It would be frightening. It would be absolutely scary. There'd be riots. There'll be something being done. There'll be people getting onto their MPs. Rah-de-rah-de-rah. You know, I'm not trying to make light of the situation, because it is a grave situation. It's a situation that actually needs addressing. And there just seems to be no one out there willing to put their hands up and to do something about it. I'm not even going to go on about Chaka Khan going on about, Sadiq Khan going on about, oh yes, well, there's been a cut in police numbers, there's a cut in this, a cut in that. He's got 45 million to, what was it he done? An arts project. He wants to introduce arts and TV and films to the East End of London. Well, you've got your documentaries there. How many people in the East End of London getting stabbed? That's got to be your first documentary, surely. Eh? Must be, mustn't it, eh? How many people in these blocks of flats here are worried about business zones and enterprise in the East End of London? Or would they rather some money spent on police walking around the streets here and starting protecting people? Because I know what I'd rather have. Let's make London safe before we worry about anything else. Anyway, I've waffled on for way too long. I can get back off my soapbox now and wish you all a good day. Paul, out. Boom. Wow. of them.